Hey guys, welcome back to the King James Version. It's James Lamar, and today I am out here in nature. Please don't mind the phone possibly moving a little bit. The wind is blowing really nice out here outside. But something had been telling me to get out in nature. I thought about the beach, and I was like, maybe not the beach today, but I'll definitely do the park. So I decided to come out here and do the park today. And I'm really glad because it feels so nice out here. The sun is just shining and the breeze is so nice, and like I really enjoy it out here. It's so peaceful. And today, so this is different for me, as you guys know, something new. So I'm going to see, what comes of it. And yeah, today I just wanted to speak about something else that I incorporated into my life that has allowed me to, transform how my days go. And that's setting forth a morning routine. So basically, I decided I had heard some things about, how waking up a certain time and starting your day a certain way can affect how your day goes, and it's absolutely true. I've seen it in my own life play out. So, prior to incorporating this routine, and I had been working from home during the pandemic and things of that nature, and sometimes I was getting up maybe like 30 minutes to 10 minutes to 5 minutes right before I have to clock in for work and jump on the computer and stuff like that. There was a lack of motivation. Sometimes I just didn't want to be bothered. It's days that I just didn't want to like get up and start work, and I went through a lot of mental things as well, things with my mental health. So that was also something that would affect my days. However, like last year, I incorporated a morning routine, which seems to have changed and shifted things for me. Basically, I still work from home majority of the time. However, lately they've been having us come into the office more often. That's something that they're looking to do, it seems. But regardless, I wake up at a certain time on my work days, and that's around like 6 a.m. I start work at 8, so I give myself like 2 hours to like go through my whole routine. And one thing I've learned is that I enjoy slow mornings. So with that being said, that allows me to somewhat take my time and be able to basically like go through the things that I want to go through all before really getting my day started. As far as like the have-tos or the responsibilities and so on and so forth. So basically, I'll wake up at 6. I'll start my day with like guided meditation. Some type, I'll go to YouTube, find some, positive affirmation video or whatever, and allow those hertz to play, allow that, that subtle music, that peaceful music to play in the background while, repeating back whatever the person is saying in the video. That definitely helps, and it definitely, it's a form of meditation. It's one of the forms of meditation. So I'll do that, and then I'll shower. While I'm showering, I'm more than likely listening to either a podcast or music, or a YouTube video or something to jumpstart my day. It's often music. I love music. I will always love music. It's like my second language at this point, or it always has been. And I'll allow that to play, maybe something that's upbeat. I like a lot of R&B, so sometimes it's not upbeat, but it's still just starting my day. It has me going. So while I'm in the shower, I'm able to hear all those sounds or hear that motivational message, so on and so forth. And then after that, I take my shower, brush my teeth, do all that kind of stuff. And then eventually, before that, as I get up, I gotta revert back to what I do immediately when I get up. So I used to hit snooze a lot on my phone, 2 and 3 times, whatever. giving me the impression that I'm getting more sleep, but really you're not getting more sleep because, you know, you're being interrupted within what, 5 or 10 minutes. And it's not a good practice because it just keeps you in the bed and keeps you from getting your day started and being intentional about your day. So I learned to not hit snooze on my alarm. You know, I do my best with that. So instead, I focused on getting up exactly when that alarm goes off. If it's not exactly, it's within like the first 2 or 3 minutes. Nonetheless, I do not allow for that alarm to go back off. It's very important. That will change. That will shift things for you. I also open my blinds. I also started to open my blinds so that, yes, when you wake up, it may be initially dark. Nonetheless, as you're going throughout your process of getting ready, basically you're going to see, like, you know, the sun rising, and then the light's going to start to illuminate in your home and stuff like that. So it's setting the foundation, it's setting the environment of your day, you know, opening those blinds. And then I started opening my windows, especially when I work from home. I open my windows and I allow that fresh air and that fresh wind to start to come into the home, you know. At night, I like it cold. You know, I like to be comfortable, so I'll have my AC on at night and stuff like that. I don't play with this Florida weather, okay? But as far as just, you know, getting that natural air, like, it's important. Allow that natural breeze to flow throughout your place, you know? And then, so going back to after showering and stuff like that, I make my bed. I've discovered that making your bed is good habit. It's a good habit because, you know, instead of it just, you know, you just leaving it, you know, discombobulated, or just, you know, the sheets are hanging out and all that kind of stuff, you're being intentional once again. So you're setting your environment to look a certain way so that essentially you can feel a certain type of way internally about that. So affecting your external will impact your internal at times. And so, yeah, so then I'll make my bed. After that, that's all within my room, probably, because, not probably, it is, because my bathroom is in my bedroom. And then I migrate out to the living room area. I drink a lot of water. I started to incorporate that, so I will always start to, you know, drink my glass, you know, and I'll start that process. And then I will sit down, I will grab my journal, and I love my journal. I will grab my journal, and I started doing affirmation cards. So I love affirmation cards. You know, you pull one for the day, you read it. The ones that I had just before, the recent ones that I got, they basically had an affirmation on the front, and then on the back there were questions that were in relation to what the affirmation was. So thought-provoking questions that you could write about, that you could journal about. And you know, it helps, like, get that stuff out of your mind sometimes, and on paper it helps. And it can be a form of manifestation, so you can essentially see it as like a manifestation journal, a venting journal, you know, whatever you look for it to be, it will be purposeful and helpful as long as you're intentional about it. You know what I'm saying? So I will write, you know, journal. Sometimes it's not just writing about the affirmation, it's just journaling in general about, you know, my thoughts and things of that nature. And after that, finally, you know, I had gone into doing like silent meditation even after that, but I need to pick that back up because I want to do more silent meditation. Just, you know, no sounds, just, you know, closing my eyes and just being present, allowing my thoughts to flow. But after that, that's when I'll check social media and check my phone and, you know, emails and text messages and, you know, respond to things and so on and so forth. That's when I get into that. I've learned as well that it's not a good practice for you to wake up and then immediately like check your phone. It's not. I used to do that all the time. I thought it was like regular and normal and whatever, but that's not the best thing to do, because if you're doing that, you're basically like feeding your mind information of like the world and external things and whatever, everything outside of you, when really when you wake up, there should be a spirit of gratitude. There should be something that you should be doing, that you should be practicing gratitude, being appreciative of the day, being appreciative of being awakened, you know, for another day to experience life in itself, the beauty of that, because not everyone is blessed to have the opportunity to wake up in the morning and experience another day. So just being grateful, just being mindful, being intentional, it is literally setting the foundation of your day. So if you're incorporating like social media, for example, in that, and you're seeing different things such as like horror type of stories and not so good news related events, most of it isn't good, right? It's going to affect your day because you're feeding that into your subconscious. So you have to be conscious about what you're putting in your mind immediately upon waking up for the day. So yes, after I've gone through my whole like routine and things that I feel like I would like to do before getting, you know, doing the responsibilities of the day, whatever that is, work, you know, you may have kids, you know, you may have to drive somewhere, whatever that may look like. Before getting all that started, going through that morning routine, and then checking the phone, seeing what's up, seeing what's at. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just leaving it to the end of like the morning routine. So basically I started to do that. I started to incorporate that. And then afterwards, I'll, you know, if I'm working from home, I'll start work, and, you know, throughout my work day, I'm listening to different things, positive things, and so on and so forth, music as well. Just, again, setting the foundation of the day. Granted, every day you're not going to wake up feeling the same. You're not going to always feel energetic, or you're not always going to feel positive, and so on and so forth. But it's in these moments that it's the most important times to continue what you've been doing. Honestly, those are the most important times to really be intentional about how you're setting your mornings up, because it's literally like you're setting your mornings up to be productive and your days up to be productive, or you're setting them up to be counterproductive. Because if you're not being intentional, then it's just like you're allowing your day to flow just as it may, just allowing things to come at you, and you know you're just dealing with them as they come, and that's not setting your day up for success. Setting your day up for success is, again, being intentional about your day, and then moving forward, you know, with already having those things in your subconscious, in your mind, having those feelings, those positive emotions as you go throughout your process. It really does affect, you know, the trajectory of your day. I cannot stress that enough. So yes, I just wanted to speak on that for a second. This video wasn't going to be a long video. I'm glad it's not. And yeah, that was something that I did. I incorporated a morning routine into my life and into my lifestyle, and I have seen it really shift things around for me. So yes, thank you guys for viewing this video today. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my channel. I'm so grateful for the growth that I've experienced, and I look forward to making more content for you guys. Thank you. Take care. Bye.